What is up, everyone? My name is Michael Pohl with Bay Area Aquatics, and today we're going to be talking about why I keep fish. So the other day I was watching YouTube, and I think it was Tazawa Tanks put out I don't know if it was a live stream or a video, I can't remember, it was a minute ago, and about why he likes fish, why he keeps fish, and I thought that was a good subject, and I thought it was a good kind of topic to talk about, so I figured I'd make a video on it. I keep fish for a couple of reasons. We had a fish tank when I was younger, and I always liked it. I liked the fish tank. I wanted to get one back. I just hadn't. I'd been looking into getting a fish tank for a while, and one of the things is I need to have some sort of like hobby or side thing, as most people do. Cameras were my thing for the longest time, cameras, photography. Those that don't know, I turned that into a career. I own a video production company, and so I needed something besides cameras for a hobby. And so I'd kind of been bouncing around hobbies. I tried gardening, I tried guitar, I tried a couple things like that. And one day I was in PetSmart and they had 37-gallon tanks on sale for like 50 bucks or something. And I kind of impulsively bought one. And I've been in the hobby for like a year and a half now, and I love it. Fish in aquariums are interesting, they're calming. They kind of help me with my stress and everything like that. I have OCD, which can throw some interesting experiences and problems into my life. If you're in my Sacramento Aquarium Club, you'll know, if you pay attention, you'll kind of notice I get up and get out of the meetings quite a bit and kind of go stand out in the hallway. I don't do well in crowds or lines or anything, and it's part of the OCD thing. But the aquariums help with that a lot because I can kind of come home, and if I'm stressed or if I'm having whatever issues, I can just kind of look at the aquariums and go for it. Usually helps me calm down. It's something I can just kind of sit at and look at and kind of get stuck and lost in for as long as I need to be. And that's just kind of one of the things that I really enjoy, I really like. There's so many aspects of the hobby, whether it's just looking at the aquariums, whether it's, you know, learning about it or talking to people or being social or whatever. There's so many aspects to it that it's really interesting, and it's really easy to kind of get into and find something you're passionate about and kind of go down that route. You know, some people are passionate about cichlids, some people are passionate about, you know, environmental protection, some people are passionate about plants, some people are passionate about live bears, whatever it is. There's so many different niches and little things that you could just kind of go down and get obsessed about, and I love that. Now, that being said, having this as a hobby and having the YouTube channel can also present some challenges. I do run Bay Area Aquatics as a business. I run it through my business. I run and write everything off and do all that. It is a legitimate business, and that can sometimes cause a little bit of stress. So that's why occasionally you'll notice the channel kind of goes dark for a couple of weeks at a time. It's usually because I started getting stressed out about something, whether it was the YouTube channel or whether it was something completely unrelated, but I didn't want to add the stress of the YouTube channel to it. And so I was just kind of enjoying my aquariums and enjoying what I'm doing. That's another reason why occasionally you'll see things change randomly and I never made a video on it, or I might mention it or something, but you know, I got rid of a fish or I changed escape. It's not because I'm trying to kind of hide things from you guys. It's because for whatever reason, I wanted to just enjoy that tank. I wanted to enjoy the fish. And I think that's a very important part of the hobby that some people tend to forget and tend to lose sight of. And I think for me especially, that's a very important part. So it's something where for me, tanks and mental health come first. YouTube and everything else kind of comes second. Like I said, especially with like my OCD and stuff, you know, I'm on medication for it. I'm in all sorts of programs and stuff for it. Those help to a point, but it's really nice to kind of have a spot that you just kind of can ground yourself to and kind of come back, and it's there. It's, you know, whatever it is, it's a hobby. You can kind of get involved with it and kind of get relaxing from it. I don't even know what I'm trying to say, but I know what I'm trying to say. I can't think of the words that I'm trying to say. And the other thing that I like about fish versus things like gardening or running or another pet or whatever else is it's inside, one, so it can be air conditioned. I live in California. It gets like 115 here sometimes, and the last thing you want to do is be outside. And it's kind of in its own spot, right? So compared to like a dog or a cat or something, you know, my tanks are in my tanks, right? There's nothing like, I'm not gonna worry about something, you know, taking a dump on the floor. I'm not gonna worry about it breaking something and scratching the wall up or chewing something up. I don't have to worry about any of that. And if for some reason I need to just kind of walk away from everything for a couple of days, most of my tanks are set up pretty low stock and pretty heavy planted so that I can kind of just walk away from it and it'll be fine without me for a week. You know, and some of my tanks that I'm not around very often, like my office tank, I have set on an auto feeder, so I don't have to worry about it. It just makes things easier for me. It makes things less stressful for me. And that's one of the reasons why I don't do like a breeding rack or something behind me, which I thought about doing, but I just didn't want to deal with the water changes and the worry about like super breeding or anything like that. But yeah, I don't want to make this video super long. I can just kind of go on and on rambling about random stuff all day. So basically, long story short, it's interesting. I like that there's so many aspects to it. I have OCD and it helps with that. And you know, it's just kind of, it's why I do fish, right? I think they're cool. And yeah, so let me know down in the comments below, why do you have fish tanks? Why do you keep fish? You know, what's your passion about? Anything like that? Let me know. If you're new here, be sure to hit that subscribe button. I really appreciate it when you guys do. We just hit 4,500 subscribers. Can't thank you guys enough. If you do hit that subscribe button, hit the bell notification so you get notified every time I upload a video. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, you know what to do. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.